Good afternoon, guys, and happy Saturday to all of your sunshiny faces. Guys, we went to the grocery stores today. I got them all done and I was so happy because I got up early enough to where we ended up actually at Aldi first. And Aldi opens at 9 o'clock. So originally we left the house by like 8:30 or something like that. We had to stop at the bank, like get money, you know, that kind of thing. And so we ended up going to what's it called, to Aldi first with like 5 or 10 minutes to spare right before they opened. And I was like, okay, this is good. So I was like, I wanted to go to Aldi first so that we could try and avoid like the rush and everything like that. And we got to the store and there's literally probably close to 10 people waiting just outside of the store for it to open, which I've like never seen. Maybe like 1 or 2 people. And then there was like even more people waiting in their cars. So they let people in like 2 minutes early. But there was still like, I knew the weekend before like Christmas it was gonna be crazy busy at Aldi. And so literally at one point the whole like back wall was just filled up with people in carts and stuff like that. And this is like not a smaller Aldi, but their parking lot's kind of small, so I was like, oh, like there's not that many people. But honestly, by the time we left, the entire parking lot was filled. And like people were clearly trying to get like last minute, like, you know, not even last minute, but you know, Saturday morning, like you know, early shopping for, you know, the holidays and everything like that, last minute like baking stuff and things like that. So we ended up actually, it took us exactly 30 minutes like on the dot to get in and out with all of the stuff we needed from Aldi. Then we spent about another half an hour between Valley Produce and Caputo's. I had like a couple little things here and there and a couple things that I couldn't, or they didn't have at Aldi and I couldn't find or get, and then a couple of the produce things that were cheaper at the other store. So we hit up those 2 stores. Honestly, I think we spent like $20 at Valley Produce or something like that, and like $20 or something like that also at Caputo's. But we did have the gift card, which was awesome, so we actually didn't pay for anything there. I think honestly the fact that we used the gift card, I think we were right at $20 or right at $200 between Aldi and Valley Produce, because again the gift card we had and used, or we had the gift card that we bought earlier, which I think we still have like $30 or so left on. So yeah, I got all the shopping done. We have, I think, everything. Hopefully there's not like one thing I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot that, you know. But I think I got everything that we needed for Christmas Eve, which I think we're gonna do Boston Market again. If not, we have the ham out in the freezer if like last minute we decide we don't want to do that. And we also have all the stuff for Christmas breakfast, Christmas Day, which we normally do appetizers for. Again, Christmas Eve will probably just be sort of an appetizer thing throughout part of the day, and then also to the dinner, which we almost have always gotten Boston Market. It's kind of been a thing. I did try in one year do like a homemade Boston Market thing. I think there was again another year where it was just like we baked, but like on and off we've consistently gone to Boston Market almost every like Christmas Eve. So it's actually late, guys. I went to bed or woke up super early, like not super early. I woke up about like 8 o'clock, maybe about 7:30, and again we didn't end up getting out of the house until a little bit later, but I got up early. Then I was upstairs with Jack actually, and I didn't realize how late it got because Matthew's actually out at a concert with his girlfriend. That was like his Christmas gift sort of to her, and so even though they both enjoy the same music, it was kind of a gift I guess for both of them. But he is out there, so I was like, oh, like, you know, I don't know why, like it just was like, oh, Matthew's not home, like Jack's not going to bed right now. For some reason I was thinking like, oh, I don't need to like go to bed, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's late. And I noticed I was getting tired, but I didn't realize that how late it was getting. All of a sudden I looked at my phone and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to get in bed, especially because I'm really tired because I was up again the last 3 days now. I've been up at least by 8 o'clock. So anyways, though, I told you guys, though, I was going to show you guys what I got everybody for Christmas. And I want to do it in today's vlog because tomorrow I think we're going to do baking. So I want to try and record some of that for tomorrow. So I want to try and just quickly get through sort of what I got everybody for Christmas, just because I like sharing gift ideas and things like that. And then also, too, I can always go back. I think I told you guys, like going back over some of the old videos like during Christmas and stuff like that and be like, oh yeah, what did I get that person like that year? What did I do, you know, for like gifts and things like that, because it helps remind me like, oh, I bought that for someone like already, or like, oh yeah, like that was a good gift, you know, because I wouldn't want to like buy somebody the same thing, it seems like, every year. I'll start off with my dad, what I ended up getting him. My budget was like around 40 bucks for everybody. So these actually were, he literally just said something about today when we were actually at the store after I'd already bought these, about like the car mount vent things, but for his phone. So these ones are the ones where you just like, I don't know if it shows it, like you just put them on, you know, your phone slides in here and they're like adjustable and everything like that. But my dad has one where it's like a magnet, and sometimes he says the phone's too heavy so it falls off the magnet. So when I actually saw these, I was like, actually that'd be a really smart idea, because he like always rests his phone like on like the handles of things and stuff like that, and like, you know, so that he can have this, not necessarily that he uses it for like the GPS and things like that, but because he has like hands-free in both our car and then also his work truck, but so that he can have something to just put his phone in, so it's not like resting on something in the car. So we got these actually at Ross. You guys can see there it was normally $12 but $7.99, plus Matthew had his discount. And then I got two of these because I saw them along with this thing. You know, they had like a little NFL, well not NFL, but they had just like gift things, like more for him gift sort of thing. And my dad's earbuds, a lot of times my mom ends up taking his, so I don't actually know if he currently has any or not, but these were only $3.99 and they were normally $8, but again compared but again also to Matthew's discount. So then I ended up getting him this, which he had commented on, the like, this one looked cool, this Cubs hat that we found at Rally House I was telling you guys about. We went there, and this is, it was $30. That's what I paid for it, which I wasn't super happy about. And I'm actually a little bit more upset because my dad just got an email from them, you know, because when I went with him before, he had signed up for the email, and they have hats right now, buy one get one free. So I was like, that'd be like $15 a hat, which would be really good. And I'm super upset that I ended up paying 30 bucks for it when I could have, if I would have waited till today, got two of them. Which again, there's really nothing I can do, but so that was about my $40 gift for him. Then Jack, we ended up going to Best Buy to get his games. So we ended up getting the God of War game, which I was actually talking to him about because I was like, ooh, I really want to play this. And it's only for the PS4. We got a PS4 last year for Christmas. We normally have been always like Xbox. Like in more recent years, when I was little, we used to have a PS1 and then we had a PS2 for a really long time. But then most recently we've had like 360, Xbox One kind of. And then, like I said, just last year we got the PS4, and we got a PS3 a few years ago, but it was like used from GameStop. So I ended up getting this. These, both of his two games at Best Buy were $20 each. And where I went to the other stores to get Matthew's, I went to Target and also to GameStop, and both of these two games at these other two stores were more money, and this game at Best Buy and at GameStop was more money, and then this, which I ended up getting used at GameStop, was more expensive at Target and at Best Buy than I ended up getting used at GameStop. So the games that I ended up buying at each particular store ended up actually being cheaper where I bought them than where I would have bought them if I would have just went to one store. So that's why I shopped around a little bit and found the best deal for everybody, so I was able to get both of them, both two gifts. So like I said, I got that one for Jack, and then this one also was $20, which is The Witcher. He had The Witcher 3. I know obviously there's two other ones. I don't know what they were released for, but Matthew even mentioned too that he wanted to play it as well. But they were, again, both 20 bucks. So I ended up getting him two games, and he does want to get more games for the PS4 as well, because we have one game. I think we have the Spider-Man game, and I think we actually have a Kingdom Hearts game, one of the ones that was like the remastered or something like that. but we don't have any other games that for like the PS4. So he has now 3 games, I think, since we got it a year ago. And then for Matthew, again, this was actually only $15.99 at Target. I ended up getting, because him and Jack both play the Grand Theft Auto games, but he's got, like, Jack has the game and I think Matthew had it, but his disc broke, and then, or something like that, or they have game share or whatever, but Jack has it and not Matthew, so he wants one for when he goes to school so that he can actually play it. Instead, they're always like returning the disc to each other. Maybe that's what it was, that only Jack has it, I think, and Matthew doesn't, or something like that, and Matthew's broke or whatever. So I ended up getting this, which again at Target was normally $30 and it was on sale for, or 30 something, and it was on sale for $15.99, I believe, so it was $16. And then his other ones, again, was the Dark Souls Remastered, which I heard is a super, super hard game from a lot of people. And then when we were buying it at GameStop, the guy was like, wow, that's a challenging one. And I was like, yeah, I don't know why Matthew put it on his list. Like, you know, I heard it from multiple people. It was a hard game, but it was $17.99 as well. So honestly, Matthew, I was a few dollars actually under. I ended up getting for my mom was the stuff from the Rally House. And I ended up getting her this t-shirt that just says Chicago, and it's got like the Irish, it's like got the, what's it called, checkered pattern, whatever it is, on there. And like the, they had one that actually had an Irish flag on it, which I kind of thought was cool, but I thought she kind of liked the simplicity of this one. But the only problem is I kind of looked at it and I think the large is too big, just because it's a unisex and not like a woman's large, which normally are different sizes, and she likes to wear sweatshirts in like a large or extra large, but because it's a t-shirt and again it's unisex, I think that it's maybe a little too big. So I think we're going back there actually again tomorrow to get Matthew some hats, so I think I might exchange it for a medium size. But I don't know. I'm like torn whether or not this is the right size. I mean, I could always just let her try it on and be like, oh no, this is too big, you know, or like get her medium and then her tell it's too small and have returned it twice, you know. So I'm not, like I said, I'm not totally sure, but this was $21, and then I also ended up getting her gift was $10. I'll show you guys that, but because as a little short, I ended up getting her as well some of these like more professional like tweezers for like her eyebrows and everything like that. And it does have this neat little like pouch sort of, I guess, just because she takes mine all the time and she always complains like that she doesn't have a pair of her own. So I ended up like, we have like regular tweezers but not like the professional like eyebrow tweezers sort of, so I ended up getting her some of those as well. It was like $6 at Target. And then this too, which I think she'll really like. This is a coffee mug of the Chicago skyline, which I told you guys I was like, I really didn't want to like go with just coffee mugs and stuff like that, like t-shirts or whatever. But I actually think because, you know, like also because we went to the city just this past winter to get the or to go to the ballet, I thought that she would kind of appreciate that as well, because normally we like, she'll get me like a gift of like something that we did over, like, you know, like some type of girls thing that we did or whatever, and so I thought that was kind of, I guess, matched the occasion. Last gifts, of course, have to be for my puppies, because why not? These were all from Ross as well, again with Matthew's discount. This one was $5.99 or $4.99. This one I believe was also $4.99, and then this little one was $3.99. So I don't know who I'm giving what to. I might probably give this one actually to Bliss. It's a little bit, I mean, these ones are tough too, but I think this one might be better for her, and the puppies really love like ropes, so that's why I'm thinking of giving these to them, and hopefully that one stays asleep so he doesn't pay attention to these, and unless I start squeaking them, he probably won't. But yeah, so I think again these ones will probably be for the puppies, and then this for Bliss. But those again were, I ended up paying like under $15, but probably with Matthew's discount it was closer to 10 bucks, a little bit over most likely. But yeah, like I said, I think that with these, like I said, the rope sort of toys are better suited for them, but they're all really durable, which is what I really liked, because I wanted to get like the donkey that Matthew got for Bliss from PetSmart, but I was like, I don't want to spend like $10 on each of them. So I wanted to try and find something that was like a good quality, and these ones again from Ross seemed really good. And again, they're like compared to like $9 or $10 or something like that each. This one's compared to $7 and the other two are compared to $9, so they're good quality ones. I was even looking at Target too, and theirs kind of seemed like cheapy. Like I was like, they're probably going to tear through these right away. But they're not the super squishy ones. I don't know how much they'll love them, but hopefully enough that you know, again, as long as they have squeakers, they really seem to like them, and as long as they have these, I think they'll be fine. But the actual like mesh part of the toy might last longer because they won't chew on it hopefully as much. That's what I got for everybody. Like I said, I'm torn whether or not I want to, like, I mean, I can just leave the gift. I didn't get a gift receipt, but just the regular receipt with my mom for the shirt, because like sometimes she likes to wear like shirts bigger too, like so she can wear them with leggings and stuff like that. So I'm a little torn what I should do. I kind of want to consult my dad whether or not I should return it, because again, it totally depends on like what she wants to wear, because it's not a fitted shirt, you know, or anything like that, because it is like a looser, not a looser shirt, but you know, it's just like a regular t-shirt, like, so it's loose anyway. It's not like super like fitting or anything. Is that, you know, I'm like, well then I don't have to really go a size smaller, because it's kind of supposed to be, not supposed to, but it's kind of loose anyway, loose fitting anyway. So that's why I'm like, I don't know what to do. It's really soft though, which is really nice, but like I said, I'm just torn. I might just leave it and be like, here's the receipt if you wanted to get a medium size or a different style of like that shirt if she wanted to get the one with the Irish flag. But I just thought it was really cool, so I'll let her decide again. She picked out a lot of clothes too, so like I said, I don't really know. Matthew got her a sweatshirt from there, and that was originally what my plan was to actually get her a sweatshirt. And she likes to wear them again like large baggy, like, so we got her an extra large for the like sweatshirt, because that's, she, again, when she wears sweatshirts, I don't like them really like that baggy. I like to kind of wear mine a little bit more like fitter. Don't think that's a word, but you know, my mom likes to wear them like with leggings, like really baggy. So you know, that's why I was like torn, like, okay, then what size like regular t-shirt should I get her? So I don't know, we'll have to just see how it goes and figure it out. But you know, because I was like, I'd wear a small, and I don't know that my mom, like, in some things, like in some shirts we can like fit into like more of her like looser ones, like she'll wear that I'll wear, or like her like sweaters and things like that sort of too. So I was like, and normally I fit into them, so I'm like, I don't know, like, you know, if I should go one size up or like 2 size up from what I wear, or would probably wear. And I don't even know if I'd wear an extra small, because everything runs so weird. So I don't know, guys. We'll have to see. But yeah, like I said, I wanted to get that done so I can share with you guys tomorrow if we do cooking and baking, and that way I can wrap these presents, hopefully. So I will see you guys though all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.